Good morning. This is Massimo. It's or simply, 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 or simply David. It's David not David Lynch. It's December 9, 2024. It's Monday. In Naples, totally cloudy once again. Yes, white tonight, white cloudy. It's kind of transition in general. To see me still now. Just a moment. It's early afternoon practically. No, sorry. And it's late morning practically. Yes, 11:40. 20 minutes to noon. 53 and 6 Fahrenheit. 12 Celsius. And this means it's really soft like this beauty. En soffre se classificati infatti aiuto for now. Autumn but so spring beer. Senza fastare forza fa tirarsi su. Sarà più o meno non remember I think non body so. Domani facciamo niente suppose indeed I'm sure. But I say I don't remember the things for see. And at the same time so see it's my purpose fact you shouldn't watch my videos it's better I know perhaps it's a paradox for you but not for me. And I didn't know student operations for the winter. And the summer fact for the winter is always adjective color for summer adjective 8 sull'unità sono si che classic adjective and so as you get the next test for me always nothing goes in nothing to them. I'm so losing and completely even if I'm repeating since the opening of last month. It's good, slightly good. In fact, at the same time, for me, good. In general, good. Apart from last year and the past years, I didn't remember notice also this part of autumn like this, with this in Greece. But I repeat, this Greece in general, this autumn in general, is good for me. This part of autumn is good for me, and not force for people. Feeling sensations, judgments, or thoughts of me, but this is still about atmosphere. Today, absolutely, I can say the same thing just for me. It's bad that it's still but if I can be as much things in this. This afternoon, practically in 20 minutes, I think I try to not safe from Venice. I repeat as I said just before, 53 and 6 Fahrenheit 12 Celsius. At the important thing is atmosphere, set anticipated. Se vi vedi this. Yes, even if there is a security, you can see most perfect suppose. You now can see most perfect suppose when there is a security, but rather since it is a summer until now I never showed the curtain instead of a shooter and this is the first time happening this thing in all the story about the reports. I don't know for what reason, but from now I never since it is summer show the curtain instead of a shooter. But se ripeti in case should see good always through the green shooter in fact sometimes I repeat totally white cloudy and this means I'm most sure that later could become more cloudy and more dark and also that could mean but as using them sicuramente vigilanza con i results and this one so we see and if it's clear second scheme you devi clear bad so reason dico window new words senza amount of automatic in more than 2 years those things in visual intervention to is not visible in general visible for me better visible it's sentito in shot at 20 million shot and as regard the general shooter also near behind me those things is not visible and better visible it's sentito in shot si può sul sito easy for this million shot. And finally, from medical key on Magix, examining 14 APG, 625, also needs to use in this million generation. Grazie molto people fanno giocando di parts e se li getting d'ora. Also my brother and my sister. Also myself, trust on the skins. And finally, I hope you will get breakfast. Today, it's slightly late in general and also no today it's late in general slightly late from Mars فاكر I say late early or I mean from Mars but all important that rest far away from the record reaction December 1973 exactly 1 year because today it's December 1973 yes record reaction today and in fact the breakfast في انتن السوق بيت I started with في انتن and in part I remember today if it was today yesterday so as I think that this record is so searchable or I repeat today is slightly closer as regard the record slightly late as regard the Mars repeat just only 11 and 14 but really important thing to show us is that it's me also today 45 minutes so I'm really happy and as we always say breakfast is always one of the most difficult things in the world absolutely also need to give them some generation Anzi, tomorrow I suppose if I don't die in fact I don't know until tomorrow what to quello che l'appa ma guarda we'll see